Hi everyone. Gosh, it's good to see you today. Happy December 16th. Happy Saturday. Hope you all are chilling out on this great Saturday. Even though I had 2 days off, it does not mean it is over. It means a small break. To be fair, I was very busy with work and basketball and other stuff, but tonight we are playing in a late stream. I want to show you guys some of the team updates I did for the gameplay tonight. So one of them being the sets. So you can snipe these 90s for 80k each. It probably takes like 5-6 minutes, but you just keep refreshing, get your snipes, and you're going to be able to get Rasul Douglas for only around 400k. So that is really good for a top end corner in this game. And not to mention, you'll also get some zero chill XP, which I think I already did it for Shan Sharp the first time. So I don't know if I'll get another XP thing for this, but Rasul Douglas, by far one of the best cars in the promo. I know his press sucks, just don't press, you know. He could be a safety for some people. I think he is, above 6 foot. Let's see what his height is here real quick. But my favorite part about him is just the 94 stock speed. 6'2" is a good safety, honestly. Not sure what his tackling stats are, but everything is just so good aside from press coverage. And he gets zero chill boosts. So I feel like for only 400k, it's a really, really, really top end corner. So what I did today was pretty simple. First of all, I got some daily goals. So from daily goals, I pulled ball hawk, 40,000. I pulled in the zone, 60,000. And this is all off, because even though I didn't play the last 3 days, I still did my daily goals, okay? Deep route specialist for 29,000, all that stuff. So that's all daily goals. We sold Andre Reed for 363. Why? I'm gonna get Julio Jones for 400. It's really not that much of a coin difference, and Julio Jones is pretty much way better, more well-rounded, if you will. And then Ken Riley, those coins go towards Rasul Douglas. We sold Bakhtiari really high. We got rid of him, went back to Gravedigger for now. And then Calvin Johnson, I bought him for 348, and guess what? I rebought him for 299. Made about 20k profit. Anthony Muno, he's my safety, by the way. So his man coverage sucks, but he's a safety. He has +1 speed boost. So the +1 speed boost and the stats is why I have him at my safety right now. Anthony Munoz for only 300. Dude, I know, and by the way, the set's not cheaper. So for that one, you want to do the, just buy him, right? So my big thing for Munoz is I know I had that left tackle, Trent Brown. But Munoz, he not only has pretty much all 90s, but he's also decently quick. 70 speeds are really good for a tackle, so he's not going to be slow or whatever. And I just feel like he has really good stats. So I think the 1 AP linchpin says better blocking. Supposedly, that is supposed to be run and pass blocking. So it's not just pass blocking, not just run blocking. It's all offensive linemen. For 1 AP, okay, cool. I'm gonna get the free left guard maybe tonight, right? If not tomorrow, guaranteed. Center's fine, obviously. Right guard's fine, obviously. Honestly, I might consider getting a new right guard. We'll see what happens. And then John Runyon was BND for me, so he's BND. I kind of have no choice but to use him. Tyreek Hill is still hella expensive, 1.5 mil. I'm going to keep him. I didn't mind Saquon Barkley, but for 1 million coins, I don't think he was that worth it. I'm going to go with Bijan for still limited time. 93 speed is still like an 8. It's not S tier, but it's definitely A tier still. And he has 0 AP apprentice. We have Sefit lead and the Gunslinger for only 6 AP on Autogram, 5 AP. And then we have 1 AP Nightmare, 1 AP Linchpin. So I think our ability usage is definitely S tier, with the -1 AP Autogram. Julio Jones will be my receiver there for +1 speed coming up. Again, Calvin Johnson is going to be, where is he? I didn't know he's only an 82. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I could even make Rasul Douglas my safety, honestly. I mean, like they're both really viable. Um, they both suck at tackling, honestly. I just feel like for jump balls though, I'm gonna want Calvin as my deep safety. So even though his overall sucks, I'm not really worried about the overall, dude. So Calvin, because of his tackling, so 93 speed is pretty much top end. And then my favorite part is the 1 AP pick artist as well. So if I mean I don't think Rasul Douglas gets 1 AP pick artist. So I mean his stats are still pretty good. I mean the man coverage sucks, but like everything else is pretty solid for a safety. So there is um Calvin Johnson for us as my safety. And then honestly, I did think about getting Kyle Williams, but I still think that Gravedigger is just that good because his block shed is still really good. He still has the strength and the excel and the weight. So for his price, I think until he just flat out sucks, I'm not getting rid of him or Perry. In that middle, like stopping the run. Um, Definitely cornerback one is going to be Rasul Douglas on the outside. Okay. So there is Rasul Douglas. And then obviously with his boosted stats, he is just going to be insane for me. 95 speed in almost everyone's teams. The zone, the man, the play rec, everything. There have been some questions about me going into the event. I don't really know if I'm going to go in the event or not. Let me see what his boosted abilities are. So, ooh, he does get 1 AP pick artist. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So instead of Calvin, we'll use Douglas there. He should be able to pick up all the balls as well. Throwing 1 AP is definitely worth it. Obviously, we'll go number 2 with Sertan. And then number 3 is going to be Woolen. And then Sauce is number 4. Okay, obviously Sauce should be cut, but we'll figure it out here in a minute. We gotta get some better corners in there. But to be fair, Rasul Douglas is one of those upgrades that I do want to get out there. Okay. And plus I do want to deactivate someone's X factor here. Is it Woolen's? Okay. We'll do that later. Okay. But in general, okay, we now have Rasul Douglas getting the chems. We have Calvin Johnson getting the chems. And we have Tyreek Hill and Julio Jones and we have a lot of zero chill. Honestly, I might try to do some backups. I might try some backups and go for the zero chill 25 theme team at that point. We just have so many, zero chill players. I feel like we have a chance to go for the 25 plus 1 speed, right? For even plus 1 more speed, right? So that I will look into as well tonight. But like I said, just in general, that's kind of my team update right now. So we still have 1.38 mil, but keep in mind we did get Rasul Douglas, a huge upgrade for our corners over Ken Riley. We Mike Evans and Calvin. I mean, they're still like a really good. I mean, their tackling is not that great, but man coverage not really great for Calvin, but it is for Mike Evans. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna user Calvin. So Calvin's always going to be my user, and that way I have the man coverage, not, you know what I'm saying? And then everyone else still has the good 90 man coverage. Um, and then we also still have Gary Anderson, which is good. Best returner in the game, Tyreek Hill. And then once we get Julio Jones, again, I would just snipe the cards, go for 400K. He's definitely worth 400K for that plus 1 speed. He should have 94 speed with him and Tyreek 96 speed. So we should be almost a 92 overall team still. We should be getting that left guard Bruce Matthews tonight. And in general, I don't know if I'm playing the event or not. Well, you got to change your whole team and your lineup and whatever. I mean, it's so dumb, dude. Like, I mean, I don't mind it, from the stance of it changes things up. But, like, besides that, it's like, dude, I have all these great cards. I want to use them. Like, come on. Like, so And even if we get Julio, even though we'll be down to 1 mil flat, we did get Anthony Munoz with the linchpin. So that was definitely an extra thing that we didn't have to do, but he's so cheap. He's so cheap. I'm like, you know what? He's definitely an S tier lineman for that low. Sure. So that's my spin on, why I did my updates, whatever. Last thing I'll say for real is there are 2 cards coming out. Lamar Jackson and Peyton Hillis. These 2 cards are going to be 4 million each. I mean, 4 million each for sure. I mean, they're 3 million minimum. I mean, these 2 cards are going to be, I mean, even Peyton Hillis for 94 speed stock is crazy. I just think this card is insane. 240 for running back with those stats is crazy, I think, and the better abilities and all that stuff for the limited time version. I just feel like those 2 cards are going to be really good, but let's be honest here, that promo kind of is a moneymaker for them. Aside from that, I'm going to get going before the video is too long. I'll let you guys go. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the gameplay tonight.